Hey guys, this is RealBaconScorpion, and today I'm bringing you a Swedish dish, or at least that's what we call it in Denmark. We call it Svensk pølseret or Swedish Sausage Dish. But to be frank, I don't really think they make this in Sweden. So this is where I will call out Lasse from Lasse's Food and Barbecue to tell me, do they make this in Sweden? Or if they don't, then maybe he could do his version of it, so we could see what that would look like. I think that could be interesting. I'm thinking about doing this for a long time, but the time has just been eluding me. But what we need for this is, of course, a lot of bacon, which is not in the base of this dish, but we need bacon and some pre-cooked new Danish potatoes, a red bell pepper, a large red onion, some tomato paste, and of course a lot of sausages. We will be using a fair bit of these, which are Bayern, from Bayern in Germany, sausages, and we have some Wiener sausages here. Going international, and for this one it is cheddar and jalapenos. So we will be using different kinds, but to start this off we will need to fry the bacon, so we can use the bacon grease to fry our onion in, and our potatoes and the bell pepper. And of course I forgot to mention that we have some cream here. That is some cream specifically made for cooking, and we're going to be using that. But for now, I will bring you back when we fry the bacon. And here we have all the bacon on the frying pan. And I forgot to mention that, of course, in this dish we're going to need a good bunch of paprika. So we're going to add that now while the bacon is going to be fried. And we might add some again later. But because this will take some time, and that will be hella boring to watch, then I will bring you back once this is about ready. The bacon is now ready, as you can see. So we are now going to remove the bacon, so we have room to fry our red onion until we add the rest of the ingredients. So I will bring you back when we start that. Now let's add our red onion. Nicely chopped. And give it a good frying before we add the sausages and the potatoes and the bell pepper. The onions is ready, so now we will add all of our lovely sausages, and there is a lot. It is a sausage dish after all. Before we add anything else, we're just gonna give them a little beating here on the frying pan as well. And here we go. Just gonna twirl it around a bit, and I will bring it back when we are ready for a next step. The sausages has now gotten a good beating as well here, and we still have some of that bacon grease left at the bottom. This is going to be glorious. Firstly, now we're going to add a bit more paprika, because if you don't get enough in this dish, it's just not the same. And now we'll add the tomato paste. And we're just going to stir that in. And after that, we will add our cream, our cooking cream. Start adding that in now. Now, doesn't this look lovely? I think it does. We're just gonna add the bacon back in here. There we go. After this, we'll add the potatoes, and for last we will add the red bell pepper, because I like the bell pepper when there's still some bite to it and not all gooey and soft. Let's see which one I'm going for. I think we can manage. I think we can manage. And now I realize I totally forgot about another ingredient, some fresh chives, which we're not going to use until we serve it, because that's going to be good. I said it before and I'll say it again. I need a bigger frying pan. Now we are just going to let it simmer and reduce a bit, because that way we'll get the good flavor of the paprika more into the sauce. So I will bring it back once we add the red bell pepper. It has now had some time to simmer in a bit, so now we will add the bell pepper. There we go. And the bell pepper we will try to mix in there gently, because otherwise it will go everywhere. Look at that lovely red color amongst the orange. It's still not quite ready yet, so I will bring it back when we're ready to taste it. The Swedish sausage dish is now ready. Svensk pølseret. In my favorite bowl. Now let's have a good little taster here, and of course we got the freshly cut chives on top. Oop, lost it all there. Oop. A bit of everything here. Oh damn, that's good. I think I hit the amount of paprika spot on for this one. Damn, this is good. Of course, with this dish you can use every kind of sausage you want, or any other kind of spice that you want, really. But this is how I used to make it. I think this is actually the first time I'm using freshly cut chives on top, but it's definitely a good addition to that as well. But yeah, here you have it, guys. So if you are gonna make this at home, then bon appetit. And I strongly urge you to go and check out Lasse's Food and Barbecue. I'll leave a link at the end here of the video to his channel. He has a lot of very good cooking videos. He has some quickies, not unlike mine from last week. I think he just reached 100 quickies on his channel, and a normal size length like mine. But he does a lot of interesting dishes, so go check him out. And of course, Lasse, when you see this, let me know, man. Do they have this in Sweden? Or what would your version look like? I would very much like to see that, because you always figure out a way to make everything more interesting with some ingredient that you wouldn't think of. So with that, I will leave you with a, if you like the video, then don't forget to hit that like button and maybe even subscribe for more bacon in the future. And go and check out Lasse's Food and Barbecue.